Good morning. Today we're going to talk about the Kroger Boost program. Is it worth it? Kroger rolled this deal out about a year ago. We're going to dive into it, be getting a lot of questions about it. Let's get to it. Hello everyone, welcome to Adventures with Danno. Today's adventure, we are going to talk about the Kroger Boost program and what it is exactly. So they send you these like postcards and things, but it doesn't really explain anything. And you go online and it's a little confusing at first. You have two memberships. There's the $59 membership, which offers the next day delivery. Okay, which is pretty good. I mean, that's pretty awesome. You get next day delivery. And they have a $99 membership, which can get your delivery to you with under 2 hours. That is the only difference. The $40 difference. If you can wait till the next day, then it's just get the $59 one. People were asking me about the different memberships. The only difference is the $99 one gets you your delivery within a couple hours. Now, I see if you're a business or if you're in a hurry, if you constantly need to have stuff all the time, I could understand getting the $99 one, but for me, I can always wait until the next day to get my groceries. So you can't really look at what's available on the offers of the Boost program because they claim that they always have hundreds of different offers that are not in store. Okay, so you're getting extra discounts, let's say. Now, some of the things you can look at, like some of the meat products and stuff like that, but it wasn't very clear. There are other offers, though, and it's another way that you can save. So, first of all, let me say, do your research. If you have a Kroger Plus account, make sure you do your research. And we're going to go a little bit into the digital coupon thing here in a few minutes, which does apply to the Boost program. You can clip those coupons, and you can get them for those deals just as much as if you would in the store. Kroger has said that this has gone nationwide. I'm getting a lot of comments of you guys, our viewers, all across states where there's no Kroger. And you're seeing Kroger trucks everywhere. Kroger's has a bunch of warehouses all over the country now. They've claimed, I think it's 35 sites of where they have Kroger companies, but they're claiming nationwide. So it's like places like Florida. You know, you can do this in Florida. They're saying you can be part of the Boost program nationwide, which to me, at first, I was thinking, like, this sounds a little crazy. Like, if I bought the $99 one and I live in Florida, how are you going to give me my groceries within 2 hours? I guess they've worked that out. I was doing a little bit of research before I did this video because I want to make sure it was clear. It says nationwide. And if they can get you your groceries within 2 hours and you don't have a Kroger, even the $59 one guarantees you your order the next day. I think this is a good thing. I like to shop around in the stores. You guys know who watch the channel know that I like to look at everything. I like to check everything out. Don't know if this would really be worth it to us. But if I lived out in the country and I'm not around a lot of stores and you're miles and miles, if you're 20, 30 miles from your nearest Kroger or a Kroger-owned company, I would definitely look into this because you will save gas. You will earn gas points. I mean, it's a good thing. And like I said before, we have gotten a lot of comments on this lately. A good buddy of mine dropped a comment on it, was curious about it. I was like, you know what? I need to do a video on this because people need to know what it's about. They've never been very clear. I think their advertising has kind of been weak, at least around here in Cincinnati. I've heard you guys describe more advertising outside of Cincinnati than they've actually had in here. And I think that's because we live right down the street from the Kroger plant. This Kroger's, Cincinnati, Ohio is Kroger's. This is where it all started. This is the main area. So I think that maybe they're advertising, maybe they just didn't want to spend a lot of money on advertising around here, knowing that people would do it, or they're just going to shop at Kroger anyway. Also, these big companies run the numbers. They know who is going to order this. They got a general idea of who is going to buy this kind of thing and where it's going to be. And I'm sure a lot of focus on Kroger's are people out in the country. We've gotten some comments, people who live out in the country, that they've been doing this and it works very well for them. I know Kroger's is kind of becoming this huge grocery giant. We heard that they just bought out Albertsons and all of their, like, Safeway and some of their stores. So what I don't know what their plan is, but I do know that this boost program is going to get easier and easier. There are a couple things we need to talk about with this, though. I understand why they did it, but it's important to mention this. So from what I've gathered, you can't just order a gallon of milk. Even if you're on the program, like, you can't just order a gallon of milk and eggs and expect it to be delivered for that price. Okay? It is a $35 minimum purchase. And I understand that. I mean, they have the gas too and everything else. $35 minimum on stuff you can buy, which, I mean, that's very easy to do these days. I mean, with prices going through the roof and just everything, you know, to know that you've got it and to know that it's guaranteed, and they back up everything. I've talked to a lot of people who work with Kroger, and their customer service with this thing seems top notch. I've even talked to a few of you guys that have said you've had a couple issues. They resolved it. You got your stuff. You were given some offers, you know, and stuff like that. Seems like they're really trying to push this now, which is kind of why we're talking about it right now. I feel like there's more and more commercials and stuff like that all around the country, and that's why a lot of you guys are bringing it up in the comments. The thing that I'm always curious about is how the prices are going to work with everything. When, you know, when you're like me and you're trying to compare prices of everything and trying to get you to save you the most money possible, this is another reason why I'm mentioning something like this, because this isn't just $59 in Cincinnati. This is $59 nationwide. So if you live out in California, if you live out in New York, they claim this is $59, so it's not any more money. Now, the prices of foods and stuff may be a little different. Okay, it's like our gallon of milk may not be the price of your gallon of milk. You know, and that has stuff to do with state to state, area to area. So it doesn't affect that, although I wish it would. I wish all of our prices were the same so we could always compare where the cheapest prices were. But again, wanted to talk about this a little bit today because, yeah, we've had a lot of questions on it. I do think it's a good thing. Not something that I would do right now. We live close to a lot of stores, and, you know, I always like to, and I know a lot of you out there do, like to look around and see what's what. You know, you don't want to overpay for anything. But, you know, if you don't like shopping, if you don't like dealing with the stores and everything, because it gets hectic, especially this time of year. You know, I just went to Kroger about an hour ago to pick up just a few things, and, you know, the place was a madhouse. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I completely understand why a lot of people would want to do something like this. Next thing I wanted to talk about for just a minute, because we've gone over it a lot, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Digital coupons are everywhere right now at Kroger. Now, we went over this yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's video, I will leave that link in the description box below. We go over a lot of the digital coupons they have. And that's pretty much all the deals they had this week were on digital coupons or just on sale, you know, with no other coupon required. As you guys know, I am a big fan of the buy 5 or more, save $1 each deal, you know, because you don't have to do anything. You don't have digital coupons you have to clip or anything like that. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this again real quick is because this does apply to the Boost program. So when you're placing your order, you know, make sure you have all those coupons clipped so that when you put your order in, you're getting those same deals. You're getting those same deals. It's a lot easier to say, okay, I want 5 of these now, than when you're at the store and you're confused, well, am I going to use this within a certain amount of time? You know, and yeah, you want to think about those things, but my point is that, you know, when you can do this all from your home, you know, it makes it a lot easier. I know we've been getting questions, we get thousands of questions on how the digital coupons work. You have to have a Kroger account. You got to get online. You do not need a smartphone to do this. I know that's the big question is, do I have to do this mobily? No, you don't. You can do this from your laptop. As a matter of fact, I recommend it. It's a little easier. It's a little easier to read. You know, you can see everything real well. You know, when you're on your phone, you got like a little thing that you can scroll, and it's hard to figure out at first. I know a lot of people have issues with it. So I do recommend doing it from home on your laptop, clipping all the coupons of everything that you're going to use. And here's my trick. Okay, here's something that I do that I probably have failed to mention in a couple videos. I will make sure that when I go to the digital coupon, when I'm on my account, and I'm doing that like I'm on my phone. I usually do it from my phone because I'm on the go. But if you're on your computer, on your phone, it doesn't matter. Go to where the digital coupons are on your Kroger Plus account. You have to have a Kroger Plus account. And make sure it's linked with your phone number. Okay, that's the easiest way to do it. Because sometimes, you may forget your card or something. Have your phone number there so you can put your phone number in when you're at the register ready to pay for your stuff. Or even with the boost so that they can contact you. As a matter of fact, you probably have to have your phone number linked with it for them so that if in case they have trouble finding your house or something, you want to make sure they have your phone number. But anyway, when you click on the digital coupon area, right, there'll be like regular sales and then there'll be coupons right here, digital coupons. Click on the digital coupons and then go up to the top, like in the top right-hand corner, and click all digital coupons. Because if you just click on the one spot, it's only going to have a select few, and then it'll say click for more, click for more, click for more, and it's like that becomes a headache, right? If you do click all coupons, it'll bring down the whole list. So it's a lot easier to see. You don't have to keep click and see more available, and then you can just go down or scroll down and clip every coupon you're going to use. So again, any questions on that, make sure you leave it in the comments. I know it can be confusing at first, but guys, this is the way we're going to save money in the future at Kroger, because this last week was the most digital coupons I have ever seen in any store in my life. Now, I didn't even go over probably a third of them in the store. I mean, there is a ton. I mean, it's like, I feel like if I didn't use the digital coupons, I would have spent a fortune. I just wouldn't have bought it, right? Because I'm not going to pay $5 for a thing of bagels, ever. Like, I mean, that's just it. But if I can use a digital coupon, this is an example. This is not on sale this week. If I can use a digital coupon and get it for $2.50 or something, then I'm going to do it. And the thing is you have to be a smart shopper. You have to think, okay, I know I'm going to Kroger tomorrow. How am I going to do, I want to save as much money as possible. Go on the website, look at all the deals that they have going on, clip every coupon that is going to apply to you. One thing I do like about Kroger is that they put their best deals forward. They know what you're going to want. They don't want you to have to search too hard to find the exact things that you want. Like, one is 4 times the fuel points, right? That's usually the first thing on there. Clip that right away. They'll have they'll have other promotional deals. Clip all of those. That way, if you don't use it, whatever, it'll just expire at the end of the sales week or at the end of the sale of the digital coupons. But I can't stress it enough, guys. I know a lot of people don't like using the digital coupons, but it's getting harder and harder to save at Kroger without them. And I'm still trying to kind of, I hear stories of why and how they do this, but I know why. Because it's all about money. It's always about money. With any business, it's about the money. If they're able to put a digital coupon on it, there's a reason why they are. They're getting paid from a sponsor or somebody else. Something is going on to where they're making money at it. They're not just slashing their prices. So it's like, that's why they're doing it, because they're getting paid somehow for it. I don't know what it is. It could be a kickback on taxes. It could be something, but they are making money on that. I know people like say, oh, this, and I love Kroger. Okay. Don't get me wrong. You guys know I love Kroger, but it's like when you think that these stores, and it's not just Kroger that does the digital coupons. There's other places. Dollar General's been a big one that a lot of you guys talk about. They're getting kickbacks or they're getting paid for advertisers or something's in there for them to be able to put those prices. You better believe it. And, it's just, it's just something we're just gonna have to deal with. It's one thing, you know, I always say, like, especially when I like go to Meijer or something, you know, bring a calculator, have your calculator ready on your phone. Make sure that you're not overpaying, because that is one big thing that we try to stress on this channel, you know, is that with all the empty shelves, right? We've got a lot of comments. I know there's been a lot of gaping holes in stores across the country. You know, it's been a lot here too. But we're near the holidays. We're less than a week away. We're a few days away from Thanksgiving, and Christmas is coming up. New Year, you know, we're looking at a lot of different things of how we can save money and stock up on items that we're going to need for the holidays, and how we can save money, because the more we save money on groceries and stuff, you know, there's other things that have gone up in price too. Toys, clothing, you know, and we plan on covering some of this stuff here in the future, but as we are around the holidays, our main focus is to try and get the food for as cheap as we possibly can. You know, for those of you who stock up on stuff, pay attention to these digital coupons too, with the 5 times deals. You know, if we can get soup for $1, you can use that up to 5 times. Most of all the digital coupons you can use up to 5 times. Unless it is turkey. So you know, I know there was a shortage of turkeys. That's probably why they did that. After Thanksgiving, they'll probably be giving them away. I really don't know. I don't know, but we'll see. So if you're wanting to stock up, if you have a big deep freezer, or if you just want an extra one, you know, now's the time. Because even when they run out of the 49-cent deal, Kroger still has the 69 cents a pound turkeys, Honeysuckle and Kroger. So still a good deal there. Guys, I hope I covered everything here. You've got a lot of questions about the Boost program. Do I like it? Sure. I mean, I think it's great for people. You know, when you first read the $35 minimum, I was like, oh, there we are. There's a $35 minimum. Then I started thinking, like, yeah, be kind of hard for somebody to just deliver milk and cookies or something, even though I wish it was like that. But you know, I can understand why it has to be the $35 minimum. But the $59 a year, I feel, is the best one for most people. Again, the $99 one, I feel is like more for like businesses. Like, hey, we got a meeting, we need donuts, all this stuff. You know, something quick. I could see where a business would do that. Just everybody at home, I feel like most people can wait till the next day to get their groceries. Especially, that's kind of an incentive. When you do have to spend over $35, you do have to think a little bit. So it's like, you want to get the best deals, you need a little bit of time to set up your digital coupons, make sure you're getting all the savings, all the discounts. So we covered the Boost program, we covered digital coupons. Again, if anybody has any questions on the digital coupons, just ask in the comments. We have a great following, an awesome YouTube family on this channel. Thank you all for being part of the adventure, you know, and so many helpful people on our channel. We have a really awesome following, and if I can't get to you, as I do notice all the time, a lot of our viewers will help you out too, because we talk about these things all the time, because we want to make sure that you're saving gas, saving money, and just getting through. Let's get through the holidays together. We will make it. And for everyone who has been leaving comments on empty shelves and stuff like that too, we are constantly seeking these items to find out where they are, to let you know where we're finding them. And if you are a new viewer, and you are, you know, if you find something that you've been having trouble finding, make sure you leave in the comments, because we work together on this channel, and, you know, it's what's making it really awesome. You guys make it awesome. You guys make the adventure. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope it helped. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out.